News with Gina.
The news with Gina Grad.
Well, I got a hot piece of audio for you. Hotter than Gina doing parody porn.
Not possible.
I promise I'm going to give it my best shot. So there is some audio that has gone viral in the past 24-ish hours. So the mayor of Anchorage, Alaska, on Monday admitted to an inappropriate messaging relationship.
Messaging.
Facebook or something?
You know, texting, DMs, that kind of thing.
WhatsApp.
With a local TV news anchor in Anchorage who lodged bizarre and unsubstantiated allegations against him. This is according to the New York Post. Mayor Ethan Berkowitz, and it's important that you know he's Jewish, and that'll come into play.
Well, everyone knows it's a cliche that the Jews run Alaska, but
right, we've been saying it forever.
They thrive in those cold cultures.
That's right.
Said in a statement, I apologize to the people of Anchorage for a major lapse in judgment I made several years ago when I had a consensual, inappropriate messaging relationship with reporter Maria Athens. Athens posted a video to her professional Facebook page last Friday alleging Berkowitz posted illicit photos of himself to underage girls. And we have that, but not before leaving this voicemail for the mayor.
Ethan, it's Maria Athens from Fox ABC CW Newsnet National Alaska. I just learned through my Emmy Award-winning journalism, you're also a pedophile and like little girls and children. And there's a website. I'm so fucking exposing you. I'm going to get an Emmy. So you either turn yourself in, kill yourself, or do what you need to do. I will personally kill you and Mara Kimmel, my goddamn self, you Jewish piece of living fucking shit. You have met your match, motherfucker. You have met your motherfucking match. I can't believe I am such a good person and thought I loved you. I don't even hate you. I will pray for your Zionist fucking ass, you piece of shit loser. And I'm putting this on the news tonight. Bye. Have a great Friday, you motherfucker.
It's funny, like the mayor returns from lunch, says to his secretary, any messages? It's more of a directive, but I guess.
A suggestion.
Yeah. Well, what was it? Oh, who was it? My ex went late on alimony.
Oh,
no.
Be so lucky.
You should be.
Took a look. Well, it couldn't be worse than Sharon calling about the alimony, could it?
Does the name Maria Athens mean anything to you?
Oh, yeah. I used to beat off on my phone while I was texting her.
Okay, well, she's a little miffed, and you might want to lawyer up.
I got to bet. You say something about her muff?
No, she's a little miffed.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
that's
might wanna,
not sexy.
No, you might want to grab yourself an attorney.
Well, first off, that old codger, she's like 27.
Oh, codger, is that Jewish talk?
I don't.
Because that came up a few times.
She's an old lady. I don't have any interest in her.
Did you ever have any interest in her by chance? I'm trying to figure out what I can substantiate in her ramblings.
Yeah, I sent her a text every once in a while or something. But anyway, what'd she want? Just
out of curiosity, how low do you go in the age department with the ladies? Because that came up as well.
Second trimester.
Oh boy, she might be onto something.
And
you're going to want to lawyer up.
Thank you.
So she, you know what? I applaud her for setting goals and meeting them, because later that day, she. That was funny, Brian. Later that day, she sat in what looks like the control room, maybe the control booth at the newsroom, and maybe had some, I don't know, unsuspecting intern shoot this clip. Hot tease for the news that night.
She's pretty.
Hello there, Maria Athens from Fox ABC CW Newsnet National Alaska. Breaking news, according to reliable sources, Anchorage Mayor Ethan Berkowitz has his male genitalia posted on an underage girl's website. Coming up tonight, Fox 4 News at 9, ABC News at 10, CW News at 12:30, and Newsnet National for sure will cover this. You heard it here first.
She seems unhinged.
Are you sure?
She does.
Yeah, she has some crazy eyes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, Nancy Grace.
Yes.
I think you should tell her to tone it down a little, because you're.
Look, I think she is hitting the perfect tone. She is measured. She is keeping a lid on her emotions. And I know when I see a woman who is doing her job to the best of her ability and just really keeping an even keel, Adam, I think she really hit the spot.
Yeah, Nancy, I think you're operating at such a loud tone that you're not hearing her tone.
I don't know what you're talking about. And frankly, I can't hear you, Adam, because I have not finished my point. You know, like Ms. Kamala Harris said, I'm speaking, Mr. Vice President. I'm speaking, Mr. Show Host. So let me finish my thought. Thank you. And I will tell you that I do have some very incriminating evidence on that mayor, that Zionist mayor, as Maria called him. And I cannot wait to break that story on my own show.
I'm not here to defend pedophiles, Nancy.
You sure sound like you are, Adam. I'm adding you to my list for the 6 o'clock news.
Look.
Mr. Ethan Berkowitz, Mr. AdamCarolla, 2 pedophiles. You heard it here first.
I had a Jewish grandfather, and I think she really crossed the line there with some of the slurs she called it.
You hear slur, I hear accurate reporting. Answer me this, AdamCarolla, is the man Jewish, yes or no?
He appears to be.
Okay, Berkowitz. I'm pretty sure that was accurate. That was not fraudulent. That was not slanderous.
Again, shouldn't we really vet this story, Nancy, before we run with it? I mean,
is so something a man with something to hide would say.
Funny. And scene.
So she's pissed. And by the way, the unsubstantiated claims about the underage girls. She was, I'm sorry.
Go.
I forgot about the cherry on the cupcake. She was arrested later that day for punching her station manager, who she was also having a relationship with.
Wow.
Do you think he got a boner before he hit the ground? Hey, Chris,
saved him.
Punch in times here, or time for Tommy, sorry.
All right, well, I just needed to get that story in, and I'm happy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was excellent. All right, what else we got, Gina?
Well, just to keep the Office Meltdown bundle together, I wanted to pay off a story we talked about. I think maybe last week I told you about the gentleman who was arrested after smearing his semen all over his coworker's desk and keyboard and honey pot and tea and water bottle.
Does he work at the same Anchorage news outlet? Or is that a different?
Okay. The weatherman.
A different outlet. So just wanted to follow up on that. The 30-year-old man has been sentenced to 2.5 years in jail for smearing semen on all that stuff. And his name's Stephen Millen Castro. He must also register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. He was convicted on 2 counts of battery and 3 counts of assault by the Orange County Superior Court.
All right, let's keep with our role-playing theme in this show, all right? Gina, you're going to play that guy's mother.
Oh, look, I know where this is going.
You know where this is going.
Yeah.
I am going to play the father. We have been married for 41 years. We're in our late 50s at this point. Oh, let's make ourselves as early 60s. That math will work out a little better. And what's this fella's name? Did we get this guy's name?
Stephen Millen Castro.
Stephen. So, Brian.
Yes, sir.
You're going to play the part of his old Little League coach that we were very close with back in the day. And he was actually a pretty good Pony League player.
Sure.
And we are going to run into you at a Costco in Virginia, right? And
sounds good.
You're going to ask us about Stephen, and we're going to say he's in jail.
For you.
Yeah, and then you're going to know why. And when Brian says why, Gina, you say arson, and I'll yell out vehicular manslaughter, and then we'll switch.
Yep.
All right, you ready? La da da da.
It's my Costco card.
Oh, I need some more cream.
No, I'll have one of those cheese slices. Hey, the Millen Castros! I haven't seen you guys in years.
Oh
my gosh! Good, it's Coach Brian. Yeah, you remember me? Yeah.
Hi, Coach Brian.
I hit little Steven 1,000 fungos. He went from nothing to the best center fielder I ever coached.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this Costco's got everything, doesn't it?
So big you can get lost.
So big.
And how?
Yeah.
Don't far be it for me to be rude. Little Steven, how's Steven the Slugger? How's Steven doing?
He's currently incarcerated. He's in jail right now.
What? Why?
Vehicular
Arson.
manslaughter. Arson.
Vehicular manslaughter.
He burnt a car down with someone inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Jesus.
Yes.
I'll tell you.
I did not expect this out of today.
I know it sounds bad. It sounds bad, but
Right.
you got to think about there's worse crimes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could
yeah.
you could take your spunk and rub it all over a coworker's desk, right?
Right?
I don't know. I mean, the first example, someone's dead, burned to death in their car. And the second example, someone just has to wipe down their monitor.
Well, I'm
Well,
saying,
let's put it this way. One's more shaming than the other.
yeah, he's not a weirdo, is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's
He's
not
weird.
like
He's just a bad guy.
it's not like
Steven the Slugger.
it's not like he jacked off into a gym sock and then
No.
wiped it down like it was pledge on top of a coworker's cubicle. It's nothing.
And he definitely did not put it in her honey pot.
There's a few elements to this hypothetical that keep recurring. Coworker, jizz, wiping it down.
What are you talking about? We're not talking. No, vehicular
no.
manslaughter.
Hey,
Reminds me of a story I read in the news not too long ago
what?
about this weirdo.
Those
Oh, Bob, you wanted to
tabloids.
replace me, I don't
There's an alien who's pregnant.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm going to get a couple of quiche squares on a toothpick. You guys down for two?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Sure, yeah. Give
No,
me,
I'm good. I can get them.
Oh, okay.
You just continue the conversation. I'm just
I'd
going
like to get one of those 80-person sheet cakes in the back.
Yeah, no, just you keep talking. I'm going to just roll over to the
I'm going to grab
Thanks,
80 pounds of meat.
hand scene. All right, we almost pulled that one off.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What else do we got? Next story, Gina. Grab.
All right. Well, this is a public service announcement. This is going on right now, and it is about to go into full effect. Beginning October 19th, Encore at Wynn Las Vegas will alter its operating hours due to low demand. So they're not going to be open during the week. The resort closes noon Monday, reopens 2 p.m. Thursday. Because not enough people are coming in. The revenue stream's not going well. The poker room at Encore will temporarily move to Wynn Las Vegas beginning that day, operating 7 days a week there. The poker area will be located on the casino floor near the Wynn. So they are shuffling, no pun intended, everything around for this. By the way, crime has surged in Vegas during this, and it's being blamed on the bottom dollar room rates. So it's attracting people that might not normally, spend, $400 a night, but they'll spend 70. And there's fights in the hallways. There's shootings. It's getting really crazy in Vegas. So think twice if you're taking the kids.
I was watching the Tennessee Titans game the other night, and the crowd seemed like it was 30% full out in the stadium. Yeah, seemed sort of doable. It kind of looked like the crowd from a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game from the mid 70s. Like that, they were pretty sparse. That's all they could pull back then. Yeah, I don't know how Vegas is doing with the COVID. I don't. It's funny. I hear there's a lot of New York talk, Florida talk, Texas talk, Arizona talk, California talk, but not a lot of Nevada talk.
It sounds like they're willing to do whatever the market wants, and the market's not wanting.
Yeah, I don't know about in terms of the actual cases and deaths and whatever, but in terms of like offers that I get emailed and even mailed to me from Vegas hotels, they seem to want business quite badly.
Well, I guess I think Drew's been to Vegas a time or two. Like maybe it's a good time for those who want to fight the crowd, that want to break on the rooms and living it up.
If you live it up literally, if you just want to gamble, the shows are canceled. A lot of the restaurants are closed. They are starting to put shows back on the schedule tentatively. For probably the beginning of next year, but there's no entertainment right now unless you like shootings.
All right, let's.
Go ahead. Good. I was going to say what Gina alluded to, fights in the hallways and blah, blah, blah. It seems like you'd want to, if you wanted to go to Vegas, you want to avoid like the bargain basement places. But if you wanted to, get the Wynn experience or the whatever, the Bellagio experience for cheap, maybe this is the time.
This is so sweet. I get to shit so squarely on Brian's point.
Oh, man.
No, the fight happened at the Encore. one of these like famous hotel hallway brawls.
Yeah.
And they're the ones, I mean, you can literally get a very, very sweet suite for like $150 at these top-notch hotels. So there is no, this pandemic's the great equalizer when it comes to pricing.
Get the dream suite at the Palms, the basketball courts or whatever they have. Get that for like $500.
They were talking about that on KFI today, the Dream Suite, and it was for like $250 a night.
Really?
And then they raised it to like $400. So the problem was people who were getting that, from what I heard, were packing the rooms with like 30 people and partying and destroying the place.
They should have had the NBA bubble there.
Yeah.
That would have been
the dream suites.
Yeah, you just order room service. Everyone stays in the suite. You know what I mean? Yeah, we went there. I think Jimmy's 40th birthday. Yeah, Jimmy's 40th birthday was there. Let me do some math on Jimmy's 40th. Yeah, Jimmy's 40th birthday was there. Yeah.
At the Palm?
In the dream, whatever the dream, the dream suite, nice. It was cool. Yeah, play basketball. You don't play basketball drunk and in slacks enough. You know what I mean? You rarely do. All right, Gina, let's bring it home.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news.
Gina. That was the news with Gina Grad.